educational qualification, very important. Now, educational qualification, if you have passed your 10th standard and above, it is non-ECR will be yes. That. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another very important video on how to apply Indian e-passport online. Now, as you know, e-passport was rolled out several days back in major cities in India, and now you have the opportunity finally to get your Indian e-passport. So before we begin the process step by step, and I'll share my screen, guys, I want to give a quick introduction on what is Indian e-passport. Now, as you know, there is a lot of difference between a normal passport and an e-passport. An e-passport comes with an embedded microprocessor chip which is 64 kilobytes of memory. Now this will contain your date of birth, your name, your digital photograph, and it will also contain the issuing letter from the department, and also it will contain the previous countries which you have visited. When I checked online, it records up to 10 to 20 countries of your previous visits wherever you swiped your e-passport. Now, e-passport is not like any other passport. If you take your Indian e-passport, go to countries where there is e-gates, especially Europe, and nearest to us is Singapore. Now, when you go to Singapore and just tap your passport like an RFID detector, now if you're working in any company or any organization, you know if you tap your ID card, the gates will open and you enter the gate, and basically you work at your office. Similarly, in the immigration gates, you just have to swipe or tap your passport on the RFID machine and the gates will open, and then you can enter and exit smoothly. Now, why this e-passport came into existence? Guys, as you know, there has been a lot of fraud, lot of malpractice, and lot of fake passports being issued across the world. Now, India especially, there are a lot of fake Indian passports caught by scammers, fraudsters, etc. Now they want to curb this by introducing e-passports. Now with this e-passports, all your information will be recorded in that 64 KB of memory. So there is not going to be any kind of fraud or any kind of scam when entering or exiting India. All your records will be stored in that 64 KB chip, microprocessor chip that we are talking about. Now, the hardest thing, guys, when it comes to any passport, like normal passport or e-passport, renewing your passport, the most disappointing thing is when you go to an agent. Now, before making this video, I just called up one of the agents that I know, and he just told, we are going to charge 2,000 to 3,000 over your normal passport fees. Now, if you want to take 36 pages or 60 pages, that totally depends on you. The passport cost is between 1,500 to 2,000 rupees if you apply on your own. But if you go through an agent, you have to pay 4,000 rupees. In total, 2,000 rupees for passport, 60 pages, and 2,000 rupees as an agent fees, which is very disappointing in my opinion. So the things you can do by yourself, you're paying around 2,000 to 4,000 rupees extra for an agent for getting the same work done, which is not at all useful in my opinion. So kindly watch this video till the end. I'll be showing you the step-by-step process on how to apply e-passports. But before I begin my video, guys, as you can see on my screen, 98% of you are regularly watching my content are non-subscribers. So kindly hit the subscribe button and support my channel. I'll always try to get the latest information to you guys. So please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. And without wasting any time now, let's go to my screen. Hey guys, I hope you can see my screen. So when you go to Google, just type Passport Seva Kendra and click on the first link, guys. Remember, there are a lot of fake links in the form of Passport Seva Kendra. Do not click on all those fake links and get scammed. So just follow my video accordingly, guys. Remember, your URL should be www.passportindia.gov.in is the official URL. Now there are two options basically on the right hand top of my screen, that is login and register. If you are applying passport for the very first time, or if you have forgotten your credentials, no problem, you can click on register. When you click on register, you have to register your details. This is very simple. You just have to give your email address, what would your login ID be, same as email address, and then provide your passport and sign up. And after this, you'll get a verification email. Once you receive the verification email, you're good to login. So I'll click on apply for fresh passport. So when I click on fresh passport, I'll have to log in. So let me log in, and you just have to provide your email address. I think I noted down my email address here. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, so I click on services. So before I begin the application, guys, there is one small thing I want you guys to know is the fee details. Now you don't have to ask anyone or go to Google about how much is being charged for the passport. You can just come here, select passport, type of service, fresh passport, applicant's age 18 years and above, number of pages, 60 pages if you're a regular traveler, just for an example, and normal, calculate fee, and it is 2000 rupees. Same application if you want Tatkal form, it will cost you 4000 rupees. So it is very, very simple. So you don't have to check with anyone or even go to Google. Everything is available in the Passport Seva website. Now if I click on services, apply for a fresh passport, if you're renewing your passport, then you'll have to provide your existing passport number and date of birth. But this application is not about renewing, it's about applying fresh passport. Remember guys, even if you renew your passport, you will get your e-passport. Even if you apply for your passport, you will get your e-passport. So I'll just click on skip for now, and then Passport Office Bengaluru, select next, and applying for fresh passport, type of application normal, type of passport booklet, I'll go for 60 pages because I'm a frequent traveler, save and next. Now I'll click on my name. So I'll just give my channel name, guys. Please do provide your proper given name and surname, whatever is in your Aadhaar card if you're applying for first time, or if you're applying for renewal of passport, you need to give your existing passport details. So I'll just select as gender as male. Have you ever been known by other names? No. Have you ever changed your name? No. So date of birth, I'll give something for the video purpose. Place of birth, Bengaluru. Please give your city and the place of birth properly. It's not Bangalore, it's Bengaluru. Marital status, I'll give it as married. Is your place of birth out of India? No. Citizenship of India. So before this, I'll just check if there is any spaces. Yeah, there is a space here. So that is not accepted. State is Karnataka. And then district would be Bengaluru. Citizenship of India by birth. Guys, if anything asks without a star, you can blindly ignore that, guys. So you don't have to fill it. Later, I'll talk about this. Employment type is self-employed. And is your parent, in case spouse, a government servant? No. Educational qualification, very, very important. Now, educational qualification, if you have passed your 10th standard and above, it is non-ECR will be yes. That means non-immigration check required. If it is no, then you need ECR check required. Now, if I automatically select 10th pass, it is going to select, or 7th pass, it is going to select you need an immigration check. If I click on 10th pass and above, it will clearly select non-ECR, that is I am eligible for non-ECR, that is non-immigration check required. Now what is this ECR, non-ECR, guys? Basically when you go to, like for example, Gulf countries, the 6 Gulf countries, Saudi, Oman, Bahrain, UAE, etc. If you want to work in those countries along with some other countries, then you need to declare your passport is an ECR passport. Then someone needs to accompany you, or you need a letter or undertaking stating that you're an ECR passport holder. For more information, guys, I've made a dedicated video about this ECR versus non-ECR. Please do check that out. Now for this video purpose, I'll select 10th pass and above and continue. Distinct with no mole on nose. And then Aadhaar number. So I would ideally recommend you to give your Aadhaar number here. But for this video purpose, I'll not be able to verify my Aadhaar because I already have a valid passport. So I'm just going to select no. But you do provide your valid Aadhaar number and also get this verified. So save and click on next. So father, guardian, given name, surname, mother's given name, surname. Please fill this according to your existing passport, guys. Or please fill this according to your parents' proper names as per their Aadhaar card. So I'm just going to fill this. Now if you select you're married, it will ask for your spouse name as star, asterisk. If you do not select as married, like for example, if you select as single, then this option will not be asked. So save and click on next. And then house. So you do not have to fill any special characters here, guys. Please provide your proper address. So I'll fill Jayanagar, G Main 123, and then village town would be Bengaluru. Pin code would be 560076 and state would be Karnataka, district would be Bengaluru, police station would be Jayanagar. So number, I'll just give some number. Plus, please provide your original details, guys. Do not try to fill as it is what I'm trying to fill. So email address, I'll give my email address. Is this permanent address available? Yes. And yes, this is correct because my permanent address is same as temporary address. So click save and next. Yes, please read this note. Please note it will not be changed your RPO after saving the application form. So whatever details you are giving, please do check that out. Otherwise, there are going to be huge problems later on. And then name and address. Name and address. So your application reference number, name and address. So your reference number, name and address, basically mobile number without country code. So whatever reference you are going to give, for example, if you have a reference that you want to give their number, you will have to give your emergency. So your application reference number is, you've already got your application reference number. This is emergency contact. Now emergency contact, it may be your friend, it may be your father, it may be your mother, it may be your spouse, it may be your father-in-law, mother-in-law, whoever it is, it may be your sister or brother. Please give those details accordingly. So I'll just click on save and click on next. So have you ever held by identity certificate? No. Details of previous diplomatic passport? No. Have you ever applied for passport but not issued? No. Kindly select accordingly. See, if sometimes you would have applied for passport but it will not be issued, there might be some other special case. So kindly take this seriously and fill this accordingly, guys. Save and next. Provide the following details. No. So I'll just select this as no. So most of these things, guys, would be no unless you have a special case. So kindly select no and follow the video. For most of the people, unless you have a special case, this will obviously be no. So, save and continue. No, I've just forgot one more no. Yeah, so this is the front and back page of your passport. Now, whatever details you provide, guys, this is how it is going to come. So please be careful whatever you choose your information to. For getting this corrected, you might have to apply for a reissue of passport again. Ensure your details are correct. There is no spelling mistake in your names. There is no spelling mistake of your surname. There is no spelling mistake of your city or state or your address. Everything should be spot on. So I'll just click on save and next. So proof of birth, I have birth certificate, copy of extractor of service record copy, driving license, electric, that is your voter's ID, permanent account number, PAN card, policy bound issued, transfer or school leaving, matriculation certificate. Now very important point I forgot to talk about is, now if you do not have a marriage certificate and you want to mention your spouse name, do not worry, guys. I have made a dedicated video for it. Please do check it out. You just need to fill out a form. What is that annexure form? I have explained in that video. So please do check that video out. And even if you don't have marriage certificate, no problem. You need to just fill an undertaking and provide your spouse name so that you are, I'll just try to go back. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just try to go previous. So here your spouse name will definitely come, guys, here. So basically your name of your spouse should be exactly correct according to your spouse name. For this, ideally you will need marriage certificate. But even if you don't have marriage certificate, no problem. Follow my video and fill the details accordingly. So I'll just go here and I have birth certificate and proof of present residential address. I have Aadhaar card. Aadhaar card name is my present address. So please read that carefully, declaration carefully. I agree. Place is Bengaluru and date would be automatically taken. And then now if I click on submit, my details will be submitted and I need to book an appointment and pay the amount. Now before that, guys, you can check your appointment availability. Now remember, if you're booking in Bangalore, you do not have an option to choose the time slot. Now automatically once you submit your application, you'll have to book an appointment and pay the fees. You can pay the fees through credit card, debit card, GPay, anything, no problem. And you can see here PSK Lalbagh, next available date for normal passport holders is 25th of July, which is almost 25 days from now. Whereas Tatkal, it is available tomorrow itself. It is available for Tatkal passport holders. PSK Bengaluru Lalbagh, this is for PCC. So you can, as you know, there is two locations in Bangalore. Basically, one is Lalbagh and one is Sai Arcade, which is near Marthalli. The next available slot there is also 22nd of July. And Sai Arcade Tatkal passport in Marthalli is available tomorrow itself. So you have all these details, guys. You have all the city, all the details in Karnataka, because I choose it as Karnataka, and here you can choose any state. Basically, you can just select Bhopal. You will get the appointment list. You can choose Delhi. You will get the availability slot. You can choose Bengaluru, like I have done, and I have chosen my appointment slot, that is 25th of July 2025. So all you have to do is just carry this appointment letter. So if you go to my applications guys, you will be able to see submitted applications. You will be able to take the printout of your application. Now like me, if you stopped in the middle, you will also be able to retrieve your application. No problem, hassle free. So just go to my applications in the portal, click on submitted applications and then take a printout. Take all the physical copies whenever you are going to Passport Seva Kendra. Hard copies, soft copies, pen drives are not entertained inside PSK. So please do remember guys, take the hard copies with original proofs, original Aadhaar card, original PAN card, original birth certificate. Everything needs to be original and you need to carry everything original. Once you carry everything original inside the PSK, then they will validate your documents first in the first counter, number one. In the second counter, they'll again validate your documents and take a photograph. In the third counter, they'll take a fingerprints. Finally, take a photo of you. Fingerprints in the second or third counter, I really have forgotten. So it's one of in these counters, guys. Totally there are 3 counters: validation, photo, and then biometrics. Once that is done, you'll have to come out of the passport office, and then also you have an option. So I'll just try to show another option, guys. If you retrieve your application, next, yeah, so you can track your application as well. So once you track your application, you will get to know where your passport is existingly held, and application type you can select is what is your passport type, then file number and date of birth. You can select it and you can give your details and you will be able to track your details. It is passport, file number and date of birth, and if you click on track application status, you will be able to track your application status as well. So that's the process guys. As you saw in my screen, follow the same process, take the appointment and then go to Passport Seva Kendra. If you're in Bangalore, you know there are 2 Passport Seva Kendras, one in Marthalli, which is called Sai Arcade, and one is PSK, which is in Lalbagh. Lalbagh is very close to me, so usually I recommend people to go there. In terms of rush, in terms of capacity, I think PSK Lalbagh is very good in my opinion. And once you submit all the documents, once you exit the passport office, you will get SMS on stage by stage on where your passport is. You don't have to worry about it. There is also a tracking feature of your passport like I showed in my video. You don't have to worry about that as well. You can exactly track your passport. In case if your network is down, with some problem with your mobile, you're not getting an SMS, you can track your passport as well through the portal. So there is no problem in tracking your passports as well. So once you submit all the documents, exit the passport office, you will get SMS on where your passport is. And let me tell you guys, Bangalore is one of the quickest out of all cities. Now a lot of people have pinged me from northern part of India and from other parts of India saying my passport, submitted my documents, I didn't get passport even after 20, 25 days, 30 days. But Bangalore, normal passport, I received it in 48 hours. 48 hours guys, that's it. And if you are applying for a Tatkal, it might be even more quicker or similar time. So no need to go for Tatkal if you're staying in Bangalore. Just go for normal passport or reissue normal passport only. Whether it's a reissue or a fresh application, you can follow the same thing. So once you do that, Bangalore is probably that I know of the fastest that processes your passport and gives you as a courier to your home. And police verification, the big question, police verification is definitely needed for a fresh passport or a reissue of a passport. In Tatkal passport, now first you will get the passport, then the police verification will happen. But in a normal case, police verification will happen, then you will get your passport back. In either ways guys, police verification is mandatory. Now you may have a lot of questions over this. I know everyone's case is different, everyone's profile is different. So please follow me and then ping me on Instagram if you have any questions, because I'm not getting notified. Or the second option is to comment in the comment section so that I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I hope this video was very helpful guys, very informative. Save your own money, do not go to any agents, apply passport on your own. I'll catch you guys in my next video.